Hi, everybody. It's Miss Celeste here. I'm a professor for ECE 602. We are in part 14. I'm sorry, 13 of week 4. Um, but of course, before I get started, I just want to make sure that we have all the assignments for week 4. And we prioritize our schedule and our time and just making sure that you allot enough time to make sure discussions are being done, replies, assignments, and of course your practicum has either been started or you have got the approval of your school location so you can start it. If you have not done that yet, please spend time this week getting that to me. Again, this is our last week in ECE 602, so just make sure I have that information so I can approve it and then you can get started. All right. Okay, so today we're going to talk a little bit about the ability to help families through building self-esteem. This is a big topic because we always want to build positive self-esteem. But we also have to understand that the dimensions of self-esteem and the circumstances that kind of fall into either why a child has great self-esteem or maybe needs some extra support and some self-esteem. So it all can differ depending on their past experiences, and those all play a factor in self-esteem. So often people who are themselves and feel good about whom they are run into problems when they are in circumstances that challenge their ability to express who they are and have their needs met. It's important to understand that although some people may feel good, children may feel good, doesn't mean that they always feel good and that they always can get through a challenge. So I never want to assume that a child can um, get through any challenge, right? Just because they've maybe handled one challenge very well. And but also looking at it as I'm always here to help, I'm always here to support you, but there could be opportunities for both of us to learn together. And that's how I really want you to view that support that you would be giving them within the classroom. So what is self-esteem anyway? So self-esteem is, a valuing process and results from an ongoing self-appraisal in which traits and abilities are acknowledged and evaluated. People with high self-esteem are motivated more from the inside than by rewards given by others. That's a difference really between like the motivation that either a person with high self-esteem or low self-esteem kind of needs to be um just kind of leading and kind of how they view themselves. Self-esteem is made up of a self-image, so the picture that we carry of ourselves, the self-concept, the ideas we have about ourselves all matter and all play a factor in our self-esteem and how we grow um, and view ourselves and value ourselves, is a big part of it. So the dimensions of self-esteem kind of look like this. So the significance can be feeling loved, cared about, feeling that you matter to somebody. Competence could be feeling skillful, capable, feeling a sense of accomplishment. So a power, personal power could be feeling that you have some control over being who you are, having an effect on people and their events in their lives. And the virtue is feeling like you're being good according to your own standards of what good means, because that can look different for everybody. And that's okay, right? So we always have to understand that we may view self-esteem differently. We may view a lot of areas differently. But most importantly, we have to make sure that we understand that we are capable and that we are competent and confident. We are capable of accomplishing great things as long as we work hard and that we really focus on the process and go through the process, right? And that's what we want to empower children to do, is understanding that accomplishments and success obviously takes work, right? So we have to go through that process. But what does that process look like? So we have to really give them that visual so they can be very in control of their self-esteem and not let it kind of weigh in or make decisions based on that, right? We want them to be powerful. We want them to feel loved and cared about. We really want to get them to understand that they matter, we care, they are capable, um, and that they really feel good about, their own standards, and really good about what those mean. So circumstances, self-esteem doesn't just change, right, as a child develops, but it also changes when circumstances change. It can even change instantly. So the child who is competent at many things, active and talkative at home, may become quiet and hide his competence when he enters school for the first time. A severe trauma can also make a difference in a child's feelings about himself, creating a mainstreaming creating and maintaining self-esteem is a lifelong process. It gets shaped and reshaped, and that part is really important to think about. That this is constantly being reshaped as every child goes through many different experiences. Um, Even just the adults within their environments, the new friends that they make, the conversations that they have, um, is constantly reshaping self-esteem, and it is a lifelong process. So, of course, it's always very important to be mindful of the environment that you're creating within your classroom, so children can have many opportunities to reshape, better understand their needs, give them opportunities to go through challenges and have positive outcomes and just kind of have all those experiences, which I think are super meaningful for them. So thank you so much. I hope you got a little glimpse into the self-esteem concept and how to support children. I'm Professor Celeste. I look forward to seeing you next time. Again, we are towards the end, so keep on going. We are almost there. Okay. If you have any questions, please reach out. I'm always here to support you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.